This app, at the time of the recording of this video, has no possibility to upload and sync your inventory data. All the lists you created with this app is stored locally on your device. It is not uploaded, never uploaded, and not synced automatically with any online storage. This has the advantage that Google will never know of the items you have in your inventory, though they will know if you allow it. I ask you to do that because I want to know how you're using this app. However, you don't have to. It can be completely offline, and that means you have to back up your inventory yourself. It is only stored, and I repeat, only stored on this device. You should regularly create a backup. You can do this in the settings. We have backup and restore. Either do it as it's pre-selected without the database file, or select all with the database file, which allows you recovery one-to-one, and then create backup. This will, depending on the size of your inventory, take a while. Mine is rather extensive already, and the resulting file, the resulting zip file, will be around 2 gigabytes. I also have to manage which files to keep for the iCloud storage. While this is ongoing, your screen and device will not shut off. Let it run until it's done, and then select manually where to put the resulting backup file. You can share it with the cloud storage app of your choice, and then it would be uploading it there, and that would be a good backup. You can store it elsewhere on your device, which would allow you, if you uninstall the app, to restore the status once more. But if you lose the device, all the data is gone with it. The last 5% are creating the zip archive from the collected data. And even though it's just 5%, this is one step, and it's taking about 1/3 of the total time. Let's see. This is the dialog if the backup file was created correctly. You can press done, and it will be just a backup file available within the app. So I would recommend to either share file or save copy. Either way, it will call the share dialog with some different information. And if I say share and then save to files, I can save the backup here. And that's it. I saved the backup locally. If I want to be sure to have it later, I should back it up to the cloud, which I am doing regularly. And you can see I reinstalled the app recently, so I only have this one backup available. So this one is the file that's stored in the folder of the app. I can't delete this because it saves some space, and I saved the file at a place that is accessible by me. In the folder of the app, it would not be accessible by you. At least not easily, at least not on iOS. So select backup file. Down here, this one we just created. I did select it. You have to wait a little bit until it's analyzed. It was analyzed, and you can see the options to restore different parts of it and which parts are actually included in the backup. And you can either use merge, override, or skip. If there is no data there, then a merge and override would have basically the same effect. If there is data and you override, then you're actually replacing, at the risk of replacing some data, you would restore everything to the state that it was when the backup was created. I can just click this. It should change nothing, but still show you the process of the restoration, extracting the archive, copying the data, and then letting you know that it was successful. This screen will not turn off while this process is ongoing, and it's best left alone to minimize the chances of something going wrong. And there we are. 8.5 minutes, longer than the backup itself, but everything would be restored